Welcome. In this exercise, we will guide you through what may be a new way for you to address the common and natural experience of depression. You will be focusing on your breath and attending to your thoughts and feelings in a helpful way. When you are finished, you may feel more hopeful immediately. With repeated use, you may feel depressed less frequently and experience it less severely when you do. You can do this exercise anytime and anywhere. It is also available in different lengths. For the most profound results, find a comfortable and quiet place to practice regularly. Let's begin. Find or create a quiet space now. If possible, choose somewhere you can close your eyes without concern. If you like, sit on a cushion with your legs folded in front of you. You can also sit upright in a chair without using the backrest. Leaning back is fine too. Just try to keep your back as straight as possible. Now, loosen any restrictive clothing, turn off any ringers, and switch your mobile phone or tablet to airplane mode. We will remind you they are off when the session is over. Place your hands on your knees or in your lap, palms up, one on top of the other. If possible, let your eyes close. If you need to, pause this recording now until you are ready. Now, take a few deep breaths through your nose, long and slow. Feel your belly filling on the in-breath. Let it empty on the out-breath. Now let go control of your breath and just breathe naturally. Let the breath determine its own length and begin to notice your physical body too. Feel your weight against your seat. Feel your upright posture. Feel your whole body just hanging from your frame. Now continue breathing naturally while we provide some background information. Depression is a universal human experience. It affects our thoughts, our feelings, and our bodies too. When we're depressed, we feel a cluster of emotions. Along with feeling sad, you may feel anxious or irritated, hopeless or self-critical, guilty or ashamed. Your thoughts may all be negative, and they may become obsessive too. You may sleep or eat too much or else too little, withdraw from social interaction, or lose your interest in and energy for life. Depression is also a normal and even adaptive reaction to loss and other life events. It can turn you inward to focus on a problem or reevaluate and make adjustments in your life. Or you may feel depressed for no apparent reason. Either way, the things you think and feel are normal. We all get depressed from time to time. It's just a part of being human. But too much depression isn't helpful. It isn't healthy or enjoyable. And depression can perpetuate itself, leaving you depressed for longer than you need to be. Fortunately, there is a simple way to work with your depression. And there is hope. The technique you are about to use can be learned. In this exercise, you won't ignore, suppress, or deny despairing thoughts and feelings. Nor will you try to figure out where they came from or why they're here. None of that gets to the root of your concern. Instead of trying to rid yourself of negative thoughts, you will change your relationship to them. Instead of repressing hopeless feelings, you will make space for them and watch them lose their power over you. Let's try it now. Breathe deeply and be sure you're in a comfortable and stable position. You want to be relaxed, but alert. Now breathe naturally and place your attention at the entrance to your nose. Notice how it feels just inside your nose when you breathe. Feel the cool air going in. Feel the warm air going out. Cool in. warm, out. Do just this for a few more moments now. Keep your attention on the place just inside your nose where you most feel your breath. Be curious, impartial. Let the breath breathe itself. You just watch and experience. Have your experience and observe yourself having it at the same time. If the breath is short and shallow, feel and notice that. If the breath is long and deep, feel and notice that. Notice if it stays the same. Notice if it changes. No matter how well you focus on your breath, sooner or later you will lose your focus. When you do, the important thing is not to judge or criticize yourself. We all get distracted. Distractions are anything that takes your focus from your breathing. They can only come from your 5 senses, plus your thoughts and feelings. You will hear sounds. You will feel sensations in your body. You will realize you're thinking. We will treat them all the same. Simply notice each when it arises, then let it go, and gently return your attention to your breath. Let's try. Whatever interrupts you next, just notice it, let it go, and refocus on your breathing. Try it for a moment now. Let it go does not mean push it away. Be calm. Be neutral. Neither pursue distractions, nor repel them, nor judge yourself for having them. When your mind wanders, simply notice that it has wandered, and gently bring it back. Place your attention back inside your nose and watch and feel your breath. Try it again now. You may have learned or have the urge to name the thing distracting you, to say a silent word inside your mind. You may say barking if a dog barks, or itching if you feel an itch. Or you may name the process rather than the thing itself. You may say just hearing for the dog, feeling for the itch, or simply thinking for a thought. Both of these are fine. But for this exercise, try something even simpler. Try naming just one thing. When you lose your focus, simply notice that, and not the thing distracting you. If you say a mental word, just say distracted, or wandering to describe your mind. Then, gently bring your mind back to your breath. Try it for a moment now. Finally, try using no internal words at all. Just notice that you've lost your focus and gently bring it back to your nose and the feeling of your breath. Try this for a longer moment now. Now we'll go a little deeper. With depression, thoughts and feelings are the distractions most likely to intrude. Thoughts and feelings are how we most commonly experience depression. It is from them that we most often seek relief. So now we'll work specifically with depressive thoughts and feelings. Continue breathing naturally. If negative thoughts arise, briefly move your attention to the thought. See your thought as something that arises on its own. Notice that it occurs and let it pass. Then gently, blamelessly, return your attention to your breathing just inside your nose. Try it for a moment now. When you focus on your breath, you live in the present. When you are depressed, your thoughts take you to the past or future. What parts of life are lost already? What little hope the future seems to hold? Staying in the present by keeping your attention on the breath helps you stay balanced. Try it a bit more now. Be present to each successive moment of your next few breaths. You will likely be distracted by emotions, too. You may feel sad or empty, or you may feel other things as well. Anxious, angry, even hopeless or ashamed. If you look closely, you will see that what we call emotions are just a combination of sensations in your body and thoughts in your mind. Depression itself is such a pairing. When depressive feelings arise, notice the two parts. First, feel the feelings in your body. You may feel an ache in your chest, a weight in your belly, fatigue in your arms, or dullness in your head. Just experience whatever you are feeling in your body without trying to change it. Try it for a moment now. Next, see the thoughts in your mind. Notice how the thoughts go with the feelings. Try this a moment now. Now choose to rest your attention on the feeling in your body, not the thought in your mind. As with the breath, notice if the feeling changes. Notice if it stays the same. Unpleasant feelings often wither under this kind of calm attention. Watch and feel what happens for a moment now. Finally, gently leave the feeling and return your attention to your breath and nose. Feel the cool air and the warm air once again. Do this for a moment now. In a few moments, we will complete this exercise. Before we do, remember a few things for when you listen to it again. When you are depressed, both unpleasant thoughts and feelings may be present. Thinking the distressing thoughts only makes the feelings stronger. But when instead you focus on the feelings in your body, distressing thoughts diminish. So focus on your feelings. But as you do, be sure to focus on the physical sensations and not the named emotion. Without their words and stories, feelings fade and bring relief. Finally, notice that returning to the breath gives you the most relief of all. And know that your experiences are not you. Thoughts and feelings are just things you experience with your mind and body, the same as you experience a sound with your ear or a smell with your nose, but they are not you. When you are ready, slowly open your eyes if they have been closed. Notice how you feel compared to when you started. Appreciate your efforts. Whatever you were able to do, or however your mind wandered, the time you took today itself is your success. Know that you can repeat this exercise as often as you like, and return to this place inside yourself whenever you choose. Remember that your ringers and mobile devices have been turned off. We hope you found this exercise helpful.